Welcome. About to hit these TikTok streets up and talk some shit. You know what I'm talking about, Jit? Ah, I ain't turning that light on, nigga. I don't want that light in my face. Cool right there. It's a Monday, you know Mondays be slow.
All hell, TikTok and made a new way for us to make money without going live. Are you listening? So get ready, let me go ahead and explain this shit to y'all. But first thing I want you to do, I want you to go ahead, like, comment, and share this video with other people so that everybody else knows how to do this. Let's get into it. You can literally make money by promoting going live. Only thing you gotta do is act like you're about to post a video, and right here where it says link, then you just add the go live link here. And for like every 1,000 clicks, you'll get anywhere between like 100 to maybe like 300. Really depends on what yours see. And I know for some of y'all like, oh man, that ain't no money or whatever. But for a lot of people out here today in this economy, it's a lot. So I mean, if you can get $100, $200, $300 in your pocket just for posting live and not actually going live, I mean, that's a lot for a lot of people these days. All hell, TikTok and made a new way for us to make money without going live. Are you listening? So get ready, let me go ahead and explain this shit to y'all. But first thing I want you to do, I want you to go ahead, like, comment, and share this video with other people so that everybody else knows how to do this. Let's get into it. You can literally make money by promoting going live. Only thing you gotta do is act like you're about to post a video, and right here where it says link.
That's what I'm saying. In regards to her being married to Obama.
Oh shit, they talking about Michelle old crunchy back end. Michelle. Well, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. So you could just basically link that you finna go live, and they gonna pay you on TikTok. I guess, cause I can go live on TikTok, so I'll see what's up with that later. Well, man, what's going on this Monday afternoon? Let's see what's going on in these TikTok streets. Sound like this live right here talking about Obama.
No, I'm not. I never said that. I never came out of my mouth and said it's right or wrong for a woman to choose marriage or choose a husband. I never said that. What I'm saying is I know some notable black women in this society who can stand alone, and we don't even know if they're married or not.
Why does always got to be the conversation on TikTok, YouTube? Who gives a f if somebody gonna get married or not? That's their life. You know what I'm saying? If you a lady and you don't want to get married, or you don't want to have no more sex, you want to be a virgin the rest of your life, that's on you. If you a man, you want to do the same thing. Or if you want to be single, you want to mingle the rest of your life and have fun. You know what I'm saying? After a while, that shit do get, tiring and boring. But, I guess for some people, it don't. It really doesn't matter, bro. See, the problem is people want you to live what society wants you to be. You got to live what works for you. If you with your man 10, 15 years and y'all ain't got married, I don't see the point of getting married. Y'all already been together long enough. Shit. Yeah, they say, oh, it's benefits to getting married. Yeah, okay. Okay, you can have the same benefits. You know what I'm saying? If you got a little money, you can leave that shit in the trust and put your partner, your wife, your husband name in the trust. It's still ways that if you with somebody, you can leave them money. Because that's all really the benefits is of getting married. If something happened to you, you can leave them money. What is the benefit of being married when you alive? If you get divorced, would they get half of it? They get a check. Like, it's all about money, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still put your wife down, or you know what I'm saying? Like you can still put them down on certain shit. If this gonna be your beneficiary or this gonna be your do whatever, you can still put them down without you being married. So I'm not saying don't get married. I'm not saying get married. It really doesn't matter to me. As long as you happy and whatever you live in your life, that's all that matters. I don't know why people get on the internet every day and try to push their beliefs and opinions. I would never do that shit. This the this is the shit talking show where we just talk shit about different topics that I see and I hear. Other than that, I can care less, bro. I'm trying to get me some green. I'm trying to puff me some green. And I'm trying to play in some between. I'm trying to play in something and get between. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga ain't got time for all that. Worried about another man's life. Worried about what they doing, what they. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that, bro. We here to talk shit and just vibe, bro. Let's get back to it.
That's the standards we're talking about.
Yeah. That's why women want to.
Okay, so, okay.
There's a room full of women. The one that's married is held at higher regard than the ones that are not.
Well, that I don't agree with.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's the truth.
That's BS.
You know, I really don't understand how it works.
That's not true, though.
Oh, it's very true.
That's.
I hear y'all complain about it all the time. Y'all women think that you're married, you're better than us, and this, that, the other.
Still not access.
Listen, I'll even give it to you like this.
That's not true.
If you have a woman who broke up with her boyfriend, now she's a baby mama. If you have a woman listen, if you have a woman who got divorced with her husband and had a child, she's just considered a divorcee. She's not looked at as a baby mama. There is a distinguish between the two. The one who was married,
But there is no hierarchy.
At the end of the day, they both single mothers. One is just a divorced single mother, and the other one is just a single mother and a baby mama. Either way, if you're not with the person, you're still a baby mama. You're just, oh, that's my ex husband or that's my ex wife. That's the only people be so stuck in titles, bro. At the end of the day, you're not with the person no more, and you still gotta raise the kid. So what does the title fucking mean? You know what I'm saying? You could be a good baby mama, you could be a bad baby mama. You could be a good ex-wife, you could be a bad ex-wife. That's the only thing that should matter. Whether you are good to the person you was with when you're co-parenting. That's the only thing that should really matter. All this, oh, you a baby mama, you an ex-wife, you an ex-husband, you a baby daddy. That shit don't matter, bro. Back to this bullshit.
society, man.
First of all, that sounds like somebody who is judging. That sounds like a huge assumption or a judgment.
It is such a fact.
That sounds like a judgment.
They can tell you how
That sounds like a judgment. And as a society, if we stop judging people.
No, listen. They tell you that children out of wedlock is a problem, and they don't say anything about children within wedlock.
You are not listening.
That status is not on the same level. If you are not married and you have children and this, that, I don't give a fuck how many degrees you got. You are looked at as a lesser. You are looked at as a burden on society.
That's judgment. That's judgment. That's not fair.
It is what it is. Welcome to
life. That's judgment.
Tap on that helmet because
that's judgment.
Bottom line
and as a society, if we keep coming up with these opinionated judgments, this is why people act the way they act. Because they have people like you who are very
grown ass people going back and forth about nothing. Listen to this shit.
It doesn't matter what they went through, man. Everybody has a backstory.
Go ahead and give me that, sir. Pull it up. Exactly. So because everybody has a backstory, that means everybody deals with their own story in their way.
Get married, you are looked upon as lesser. That's just what it is.
It's just the wording. Like,
oh, my bad. I didn't be yelling. I'm just in the car.
You gotta agree with this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell.
like I say again, why should it matter? You still got to take care of the kid in the day. One woman was married and one woman wasn't. Is you a good person? That's what people should be saying. Are you a good person or you a bad person? But all this title shit, bro, that shit be so annoying, bro. But that's the world we live in when people judge, when they like to play God, judge, jury. They like to just, it is what it is, man. You gotta just learn to take it for what it is and keep moving in life.
People to think that way. So if y'all think that way, I mean that's on y'all, but that's very opinionated. That's not fair.
It's a standard, so society stays checked and doesn't get out of control. Like that's the reason why. Just look at our community. It's out of control.
So growth, I think, here's what I hear growth saying. I hear growth saying it shouldn't be that way, but we're just saying it is that way. You know what I mean? It's a difference.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand. I understand. It's a shame. It's a shame that we live in a society who doesn't, put people mental health ahead of their own opinionated
Ah,
judgment ways.
man.
But, again,
This one thing I can't stand about this generation. They always come with these punk ass mental health excuse. Everybody has mental health, but are you going to stay stuck in that? Is the question. Like, bro, we got us. Everything is not a mental health moment. It's just certain shit you just gonna go through with growing in life. The older you get, you're supposed to, supposed to grow with your age. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, but it is what it is. But all this bullshit about it's just like, come on, bro. They turn everything into narcissists and mental health. Like, come on, bro. They gotta find another word, bro. I'm tired of every time someone go, oh, you don't care about my mental health. Oh, you don't care about me as a person. As women, we have to go through this and that. And you got some niggas on there. Women don't care about our mental health. Only thing they care about is the benefit for them. Just a bunch of whining. Wah, 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 wah.
that's the thing, though. I can't fully agree with that because I know some.
You don't. You're
I know
I'm not
some
asking you to
well-respected
agree with it.
black
I'm
women,
asking.
and I
I'm
don't
not
know if
asking you to
they're.
agree with it. I'm asking you to just say that that is fact, even though you may not agree that it should be that way. It is that way right now, currently.
Well, well, well. Judging from this panel, I would have to say that it is because I hear a lot of opinions and I hear a lot of judgment.
I don't forget. I try to not forget anybody, but all the new.
I bet now before some of us grab it. Right now we only have one more coupon is left. Yes, true blue
Man,
vibes.
that
Shout
shit
out
bad,
to
boy.
you. I love my bodysuits too, boo. They really make getting dressed so much easier, ladies. Okay, this one specifically, I love the thong.
The bodysuit got a thong now. They got the BBL bodysuits. Now they got the bodysuits with a like. Come on, bro. What is y'all trying to hide, bro? Cause a lot of y'all put them bodysuits on, like Mike Epps say, y'all ain't got no body. Bitch got on all this extra ass shit and still ain't got nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Female can put on so many accessories and still don't look like nothing. All them accessories. Oh, I forgot. The title of this live is Do Women Disrespect Men or Do Men Disrespect Do women disrespect men more or do women disrespect men more? Cause I was on a live before I went live and they was talking about that. And I'm like, oh, that's a nice little title. I just couldn't fit it all in the title because that'd be too much. You feel me? But I don't know, man. I look at it like it really go both ways. Like men disrespect women, disrespect men. It's not a one way street, and it's like Men and women, it don't matter when you go on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, men and women find a reason to blame each other all day. The women blaming the men blaming the women blaming the men blaming. It's just all day, every day. Like it's just so annoying, bro. Like just live your life for you, bro. Who gives a fuck? Then they always got to tell you they sad at. Like one thing I can't stand. You ever talk to somebody, and every time you talk to them, they got a sad story. It's like they never tell you what they did. They never say they was wrong. It's always, somebody did me something. Always somebody did them something. They never did nobody nothing. They just this nice, godly person who just treat everybody right and they just get shitted on. And now them are the people that's really mentally ill because when you go around always using a crutch for something, making an excuse of why you can't do this and why people don't like you and this and that, it it creates mental illness. Cause then it give you an excuse to think that shit is okay. See what I'm saying? It creates mental illness, bro. And that shit just be so annoying, bro. Every time you look around, motherfucker always talking about what they don't got, what they don't have, what the next person got and what they don't got. It just be so annoying, bro. I just wish people just grow the fuck up and shut up. Let's go to the next slide. The fuck is this? See what they
Well,
talking about over here.
the idea of going to the doctor and opening your room is because it probably wasn't filtered properly. So if you go to
So I read it the way I read it. I read it the way I read it. I was just putting that out there. You can give them therapy, but at the end of the day, that's why I included the example about the doctor situation. You can give somebody, you can open up that wound all over again. That's what I'm saying. Can I ask you a question, Shaw? I didn't finish.
oh,
Yeah, I didn't finish. Um, the thing about it is, it's also entitlement too. You can have a person where they feel like they have this ideal entitlement situation also where they feel like if this person, when they chose that they want to get their time to whatever, they still bring on the same damage and the same emotional actual pain from their last relationship. They need to learn to let that go and leave it alone. This person had nothing to do with your last relationship. Why would you feel like this person you can't trust and you can't give them your actual specific amount of time and patience and understanding and respect? Again, it's like it's a tryout situation. You don't know if this person is going to cheat on you or lie to you. So you got to give that person the benefit of the doubt.
well, based off what you just stated, okay, based off what you just stated, you don't believe in healing. So the reason they're going to be taking it out on the next person is because they didn't heal, which you say is not proper. Because if the wounds are still open, then they've probably become infected, which means that now it's going to hurt other parts of you. So it's going to make it hard now. Versus when it was first broken, it just hurt. Now it's infected. You can't even stand on it. So it's going to infect other parts of your body the longer you let the infection live there. Versus if you would have went to someone and the people who had the knowledge to properly heal it would be able to amend it before it became infected, it would still have a little discomfort, but it wouldn't be in pain. And that's the idea of being healed by somebody who has the experience and teaches you how to rehabilitate the wound. So if you don't believe in rehabilitation, then you don't believe in people being able to just move forward and let it go, because that's impossible if you're in pain.
That was broken down beautiful.
Thank you. I believe that most people think that people are supposed to fix them. They don't think that they actually have to work through improving it. For instance, I broke my ankle when I went to Nigeria. When
See what I'm saying? People like to make excuses and use everything as a crutch. That's basically what she's saying, bro. They always want to have that po me syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Oh, po me, my life was this, my life was that. So what? So what if you had a hard life? You gonna keep having a hard life by bitching and complaining all day? No. Get your fat ass up. Get your skinny ass up. Get your thick ass up. Get your in shape ass up. Whatever ass you got, get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Because the mind is where everything started. That's where you get them doubtful thoughts, them fucked up thoughts. That's what hold you back when you start listening to that shit. You gotta block that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta block that shit out in five, man. You gotta block that shit out and grind, nigga. You can't be sitting around like what the fuck you gonna do? Sit around your whole fucking life till you turn into a fucking vegetable, bitching, complaining, stressing? Nah, bro. You you as a human should think more of yourself than to be sitting around bitching and complaining, bro. Come on, bro. Women and men gotta do better than that, bro. Cause that's all you really hear in this generation. Bitching all day, every day. Bitching, 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 bitching. Like, if it's getting that bad for you, if you can't find no other way, at least try to pick this up. You know what I'm saying? At least pick this up. You already done tried everything out. Pick this up then. Maybe this might help you. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, guarantee it's gonna help you. It helps some, it help. Some people feel like it don't help. And it feel like it's not meant. See the Bible's not meant for what people think it is. They think, oh, like just because they got God in their life, they read some scriptures every day, that they like gonna be perfect. That's what people have fucked up. They think just because they know the word, they believe in the word, they this and they that, but they like gonna be perfect. And that cause depression and mental illness too. Cause they be like, oh well, I trust in God, I do all this, but my life ain't shit. Yeah, your life ain't shit because you ain't making it shit. You gotta just because your grandma praying for you, your mama praying for you, your daddy praying for you, whoever praying for you praying for yourself. But if you don't put no work in and you praying for yourself and you meditating and you reading the word, you doing all that good stuff, but you ain't doing nothing to help yourself, how the fuck is anything gonna change? You know what I'm saying? You got three baby daddies, and you out here looking for a fourth one to take care of you and your 3 to 5 kids. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. See, the answers be right in front of motherfuckers. People just don't want to answer them. The question to your answer be right in front of you. You just don't want to face it.
Out there males too have lived with the fact that don't tell nobody. That's our secret. Or make you feel like you did something wrong and you block it. You shelter it. And then you look at life now with society, a lot of people that are married are breaking up now 50 and 60 years old. Why? Because that stuff, if you did not deal with it when you was young, it's coming back. Mm-hmm. Some people look at people and go, man, what in the hell wrong with her? She just flipped out on me. No. Her past that she never dealt with back then, he or she back then has come up. And then I think therapy therapy ain't gonna cure nothing first of all. But therapy will help you identify.
Y'all gotta see these white kids, but they going crazy for speed, bro. Look at these jits. They going crazy, bro. Nigga can't even move his car through the road. They blocking the whole street off for that boy. I fuck with Lil Bro, but I wouldn't be acting crazy like that if I seen Lil Bro. So like, that's like, you know, he got a lot of kid fans, bro. Like, They be acting like they seen goddamn LeBron James, Michael Jackson. And Lil Bro doing his thing. Like, I ain't hating on Lil Bro, you know. But I just don't get, you know, why they be going so crazy. Like, cuz just be living his life, having fun, the shit I be seeing. And he just be, you know, doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? But, man, they be acting like this nigga. I don't know. I just don't get it, bro. Like, I just don't get this new age shit. Even though I'm on the internet, I just don't get it. Like, these motherfuckers be going crazy for Lil Bro. Shit. I know Lil Bro making that bad. Let's get back to this bitching session.
Down generationally.
Absolutely.
So people don't know, but that's the experiment that was done that can prove that it's fact. That trauma can be passed down. So a lot of
Genetic trauma.
yeah, so even anxiety doesn't seem like something that can be passed down, but it can. Everybody has anxiety, but severe anxiety can be passed down. And the reason I bring this up is, a lot of people might not have both parents, or they might
I just be
have
trying to see,
both
like,
parents and never communicate with their
I don't be
parents.
trying to see it. It's just like when I see it, I be like, damn. They going crazy for Lil Bro. Like, I'm just sitting there vibing watching it.
It's good is because they already went to school to learn about the psyche, and then they can explain it to you.
They go to another live, bro. That shit boring.
Vasectomy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just not helping.
That's the consequence of your actions.
The stupidest shit I heard. Nick Cannon said right now, he has 12 and he's a millionaire and he's saying he regrets it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but he can afford those children. The thing is that
he's regretting it, saying that was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. He was going through depression from Mariah. Like, he's saying, like, I'm unable to provide the lifestyle, and now we know it's not just money that these kids need. And he's
Bro, how long he ain't been Mariah, bro? He ain't been Mariah probably 10 years, bro. He was depressed about Mariah Carey. Now, that man, I heard he had, like, an illness or something. I think he got, like, some type of, something wrong with him, like, health-wise, you feel me? So, I heard that's why he was having a lot of kids, too, I guess, so he could leave his money to him. And I never got it. Like, you already, it don't really matter how many kids you got. Like, as long as your kids have kids, your legacy gonna keep going. If they don't have kids, then it won't keep going. But, like, Cuz seemed like he was going from city to city, like, just picking up bitches like NBA Youngboy and just banging them out. I don't know how niggas like Nick Cannon, NBA Youngboy, how do you have that many relations with a female? I know niggas call that shit, calling fucking a lot of bitches player shit and all that. Bro, but how do y'all niggas find the energy to sit there and fuck 12, 15 bitches at one time? I just don't understand. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, let me get back my focus, man. Them damn apps the devil, man. Open them DMs sometimes be the devil. But yeah, man. Shit just be crazy, man. Let's get back to this shit.
Giving up your body unprotected or introducing your already, especially children, introducing your children to a person that you just don't get to know. Some people to just jump and put that man in the house with her kids and he plays stepdaddy to kids that he might not even supposed to be around.
A couple of them, like I saw one I think it was a year or two back. She took her daughter with her on a date to meet the man. And it's like, you already know.
What?
Like, when I talk about the date, if I was thinking, if I was
She took her daughter to date night. I mean, to go on a date with a man she probably barely know. See, they ain't gonna like this. But this is why a lot of young girls get touched on and you know, get sexual, stuff happen to them young, and they get taken advantage of because they have mamas like that. Why would you even be letting a man know your daughter and you don't even know him like that? That don't even make sense, bruh. Like eventually she gonna meet the nigga because if y'all stay together, you know what I'm saying. But see, I don't want to put no stigma and no category on it, but I guarantee you she probably got multiple baby daddies, multiple she done been ran through. Cause it's like, what female would just meet a man, go on a date, and then she barely know the nigga. This could be the first date, and she gonna bring her daughter with her, and she don't even know this man. So she bringing the man back to the house. I hope this was a skit or something. Cause a lot of shit, cause she said she seen this on the internet. A lot of time when you see shit like that on the internet, these people be content creators and they just be like making content. Like that shit don't be some of it be content from real experiences, you know what I'm saying? But it don't be like it don't really be what they got going on. But I don't know, man. That's just weird, man. If that's real, that's weird.
No, and she know it though. They won't like tell you that. If she would have known that, she wouldn't have married. Yeah, and that's my whole point. But like, you gotta tell somebody some shit like that. You don't just hide that shit. Like,
Yeah, but let me explain to you, some cultures in Africa allow them to have up to 4 wives and they have to treat them equally. So he probably had a wife in Africa and kids in Africa.
yeah,
They were never going to come here to America because he had his life in America.
still got a whole nother family. But damn.
Right.
See, I like an honest man, and I feel like that's what changed with a lot of situations. Because back in the day, nothing's really changed. Like, I don't know how many people, grandparents are like all their cousins got the same grandparents, and their grandparents was just together the whole time. Like, my grandma really didn't find her true love, which was my granddad, until she was in her 30s, and she had 2 baby fathers before him. So, and this was back in the day, and I know plenty of people that did the same. It's just, I guess a lot of people wasn't speaking on it, but if you like go down your family tree, a lot of people, they didn't just, stay with that original guy. Or a lot of times the guys would step out, like my granddad.
She ain't lying. Some of these motherfuckers got 5, 6 daddies. Then to be the 7th nigga, the dummy, he be the one that take care of all the kids. That's the dumbest thing a nigga do, bro. A bitch got 5, 6 kids. I don't care if it's by the same nigga. You be the dummy to come in there and take care of all them kids. Tell me where you gonna work at in America where you can afford to take care of 6, 7 kids, bro. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But she ain't lying though, because a lot of niggas like to make it seem like, grandma and granddaddy was just so perfect back in the day. Man, a lot of them granddaddies and grandmas want shit, just like a lot of them women today ain't shit, and a lot of them men today ain't shit. It just is what it is, bro. People for generations just ain't been shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, people get on this internet every day and act like, you know, they grandmas and granddaddies was just these great people. When we all know a lot of these grandmas and granddaddies want shit. We know this shit, bro. We know it for a fact. It's facts. But, people might make their own reality. And that's just what it is, bro.
Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to go where you are loved. Don't be afraid to be with somebody that's gonna respect you.
Tell
And
him,
your
girl.
boundaries. Like
Tell him,
my
girl.
mom was a stay-at-home mom, like to my to my dad up until she passed. My grandmother was. I am like, but this isn't my first marriage because I like when my mom passed and I saw like, damn, like it's certain things I thought was okay that's not okay. And you need to always be in a position where you can leave. And as long as you're in a position to leave, shit, I probably have 10 motherfucking husbands. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's hard out here. And like I don't know if you follow me. Like I did reel like the other day. I just shared like this thing I saw about Cardi B. Like all these people is talking about her because she got pregnant. My whole thing is it'd be plenty of people that I may not agree with their relationship, but I feel like once a child involved, it's not about them no more. So I can't really be throwing shade.
Sorry to jump in, but you do understand like pregnancy is also like a FETISHITization to some people.
What?
A breeding kink. A breeding kink. Maybe. It's not necessarily about the children. It's not necessarily about
Somebody explain it, because I got confused.
maybe it's not about like family and having children. It's just certain people have a desire to have a belly and a baby in them.
So that's right. But so does the men. So does the men too, because two people up here just said that they know men with kids 20. They got more than 20 kids. Like,
And then there'd be loser fathers.
What do you mean, loser? A man should naturally have multiple women.
And naturally,
That's a
and
damn
because-
shame.
yeah, because you are
If somebody got
naturally
20 kids, that's a damn shame.
So if your children, let me just ask a question to the big man in the building. All these children. Hold on. So your children, you can have 2 women, you can have 3, you can have 10 women in the space of a year. You can have 1,000 women if you wanted to. If you're a man of means, real resources, and you want to get your giddy up. All right. So you got all these kids. All right, bust up, whatever. The kids are here now. Babe mama's sorted out because you sent a little stipend, little check, give a little bit of money. What if your kids meet in the future and F each other? They wouldn't even know because you're not
That's
an
not
active
how it
father.
works.
You're not an active father.
Why you always
Kids
gotta
can
go to
meet
the
each other
extreme?
and sleep together. Your
Oh,
children,
please.
these thousands of children that you've had in your seeds, you're just dropping off seeds coast to coast, just leaving off seeds everywhere, just banging around. You think them youths are gonna grow up?
Do y'all know each other?
They act like it.
I
No,
never
no,
believe
Y'all
it.
act like
I
y'all
do not
married
know
to
him.
each other.
I live in London, darling. I live in
Man,
London. I do not know this
even in
brother
your
at all.
culture,
I don't
even
know
in
him.
your
Y'all know.
culture,
Y'all act like an old married couple.
y'all just keep
He's annoying.
man, this woman is
Men
obviously
are
single.
because there's no women that have children that they don't know and they don't attack and don't know where their kids are. There's man them out here that got some half this youths, half this one youths, and your kids meet up in the
Yeah,
future.
she
That's
is
karma.
for sure.
That's karma. And your kids get married, have babies, and figure out that they come from the same happy. They came from the same happy. That is
Okay,
scary. You
okay.
need to tighten up. Tighten up.
Why is she going off on a rant? What's going on?
I don't know. That's why I asked y'all if y'all know each other. Was y'all in a relationship together or something? Because
Absolutely not.
conversation
Somebody
is
said I'm
really easy.
slow. Somebody said I'm
Do you hear this woman?
like this is
Yeah, I'm like,
outrageous.
I wouldn't be going at a man that I wouldn't be having some kind of feelings or some ill will to be just going off like this. That's what I'm trying to
So
figure out.
would you like to tell them or shall I?
Tell me, damn it, I want to know. Inquire with mine. No.
Can you not tell this woman is obviously single?
If she wants
This
you,
woman
man.
obviously
She
single.
wants you. If she wants you.
stay together.
If she wants you. If she got you.
Many women want me. I
Which
don't
one?
want that.
I need to know. If she
What they talking about? A bunch of nonsense? What I miss? Nothing.
box in jail.
Yes, right. Tell that's free to stuff. So this is
Man, you're in London and you're
this right
single.
here.
You're in London and
What's
you're
wrong with
single.
that? What's wrong with that?
You think across the seas somebody wants you?
He wants to make I want him. I want him. What's wrong with that? You do want him?
Yeah.
I know. He's married. He's married.
Oh, wait, so that's how you trying to holler at him?
He's married with 18 children.
18. She talking to a man that got 18 children. When it's plenty single dudes around here probably got no kids. One kid at, you know what I'm talking about? One kid or no kids. And she chose to chase after a nigga with 18 kids. But some of these women and men, bro, like, I don't know when they talk on this internet, do they really be trolling? Or they really be talking from real life experiences? Like, I mean, I just don't understand, bro. A lot of this shit. That's why I really like to just talk shit in general. Cause sometimes, bro, just get on these lives, I just have to sit back and listen, bro, cause I don't be knowing what the fuck going on.
Accent? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they gonna be in each other's DMs.
It says those that keep the commandments of God. It actually distinctly says God, not Jesus. God. Who wrote the Ten Commandments? God. And them that have the faith and testimony of Jesus Christ. The saints.
And have the right to eat of the tree of life. So I want them to explain to me, when you don't talk, George, how is that law done away with when it's only the people who is be allowed to enter into that kingdom have the right to eat of the tree of life?
Right. So, right.
You know what the thing is?
Can I say something, please?
Yes,
there are a couple
George.
points that come up from what the lady, I don't, the new truth, whatever her name is. There are a couple points that arise from what she is correct. That 39 laws were added onto the Sabbath. And the reason why the Jays did that is because they were trying to make sure.
That was scared to say Jew. I say it, the Jews. Judaism.
They didn't have the Spirit of God. They were trying to legalistically obey God instead of obeying God through love and through the Spirit.
They made the Sabbath unbearable to keep.
Exactly. They made the Sabbath unbearable. And this is what Jesus came to do. Jesus came, and I think it's Bertha who made this point. Jesus came to take these burdens that the Jays had put on the Sabbath off of it. Not do away with the Sabbath. He didn't do away with the Sabbath. And none of the disciples thought that the Sabbath must be done away with. None of them. Not one of them. And there's a text I was really quick. I'll just tell it to you by memory because I give you one in Acts 13 and 41 to 44. But I give you another one. This one is 1 Corinthians 7, verse 19.
1 Corinthians 7.
Verse 19. Paul is nothing. Uncircumcision, meaning the ceremonial law. Circumcision is nothing. Uncircumcision is nothing. What is important is keeping the commandments of God. That's what he says. And just finally, because I know people like to discount the word of God so that they can live the life that they want to live. Anyone, till heaven and earth pass away, this is sanctified, not one jot or one tittle shall pass from the.
I'll be right back. I don't know what he talking about. It's just one of them days.
Saying not to obey God. She
He
said
said because Jesus died and resurrected, we don't need to obey the law. He said
What is
because he
lawless?
died and resurrected, we don't need to obey him.
What is lawless?
Nobody said that. That's you guys saying that.
No. She
And
said
that's a lie.
Just one of them
she's
days.
right next to you. She said when Jesus died, that was the end of it.
What is a gospel lie?
Now,
Don't let me add a no. Let me come up here and I start.
tell us what you said. Correct me then. Correct me. Keep the Sabbath.
Good evening, good evening.
Hold on, God.
I keep the Sabbath, so that is not. The words never came
I
out.
apologize to you.
You guys actually interrupted me. You never even allowed me to finish my thought. You never even
I asked her, do we need to keep the Sabbath?
All right, let us allow her.
I just heard legalistic.
Excuse me.
Legalistic.
Both of you are speaking, and you never even allowed me to finish my thought. So I stopped speaking because I don't interrupt people.
So you
Go ahead.
Okay. I actually keep the Sabbath.
the seventh day.
My great grandmother is our
Asking you a question.
One yardie.
Okay. You're talking. I don't talk over people.
Okay, well, I'm asking you, what day do you keep? Because other people
Just
say-
one of them days. Inside.
Let me just take it for a while. But
I've already said I keep the Sabbath, but if
I like a nice good drink of water.
let us hear. I am giving you the opportunity.
I observe the Sabbath day.
What are they arguing about? The Bible?
What day is
See, this is
it
why
that
some
you
people.
are
It's Saturday.
This is why some people don't need the Bible, bro. Cause people get to arguing about they remixing. They just whatever the Bible mean to you, whatever the Spirit mean to you, that's what you go by. Stop trying to force your beliefs on people. Cause that's what it sound like going on. Then you see when you start forcing your beliefs and how you woo, then it's like you're supposed to spread the gospel if you believe in the gospel, but don't force it on people what you believe, what your grandma believe. This 2025, bro. We don't give a damn what your grandma believe. What you believe, but don't force it on us. You can tell us, but stop forcing it on people. I don't like people do that. It's just one of them days, and I'm feeling inside. I don't know, but that song just on me right now. That song on me right now, man. It's just one of them days. No matter what the day is, you only have a bad day when you keep feeding to that bad energy. You got to keep going, bro. Keep smiling, keep profiling, keep being happy, even when it gets dark. Just start singing, start smiling. Tell you, if you do things different, you'll get a different outlook. But if you always on some negative ish, always trying to woo woo bam bam, it ain't gonna work. Can't be negative all day. Can't be dramified all day. I'm just saying. Is God law done away with? It's
With your
God law
choice and
done on me.
obedience, we have to learn to be obedient. I used to work on Saturday as well.
Do
But
you have a husband, Candace? Are you single?
No, I don't. But
Okay.
we still have to be obedient if we're married or not. I was married years ago.
Laurie, listen to this. Listen to this. You asked a question there. That is a great question. Allow the panel now to answer you on that first question, right? You said if you have to work on the Sabbath because you have your children and whatnot, right? No children, it's just me. All right, sorry, my bad. Oh God, I get it wrong here tonight. All right, anyhow, if you have to work on the Sabbath and you choose to do it on the
This the
Sabbath,
Caribbean life right here. The Sabbath. You have to work on the Sabbath. Yeah, them island people, man. I like the island talk, man. I got the island in my blood too. I like to hear that island talk. You have to work on the Sabbath. Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, Butter.
Sister, okay, there is a, you can ask for it off. When you come to the knowledge.
I did, and I said that. Wait, I did. You have to listen. Laurie, you have to listen first before you can ask for it. All right, don't tell her you did. Allow her to finish, and then you will come back and say what you did.
Yes, God tells us to keep his Sabbath. We don't tell that. We have the whole Bible. That's what happened, right? They polluted his Sabbath. Hold on. There's a little bit of oh, sorry. They polluted his Sabbaths, right? And he said to always keep his Sabbath. Well, she's off now. But anyway, you can, when you come to the truth of it, sister, you can. And you have to pray about it and ask God. You can't just go out and do it.
I'm here. I didn't go anywhere.
Oh,
Right here.
Is it what it is? I don't even know what they talking about. I really don't know. I really don't. I know they said something about the Sabbath day.
Nobody's coming at you. We all have to come to the truth in our time, right? God will
Feel
show
me?
us, he will reveal it to us. But we
Because
have
if you
to be
read the
willing to
word,
accept it as well.
they used to have church on Saturdays,
Like I said,
not on Sunday.
we can do that.
So I guess that's what they talking about the Sabbath day. I guess what they talking about. I guess that's what they talking about. That's why you have 7-day invention churches.
They can get it off.
They go to church on Saturday.
By that day, right? They come on they can't do nothing. They can.
They do. I have 2 jobs, and it's mandatory.
Well, no, it can't be.
It is.
She gonna try to tell the lady about her job.
My brother-in-law had to go through that. He had to get lawyers from our him on it, and they had to give it to him off, sister. So that's not true. That is the liberty we have in our country for religious liberties. Yes, it is. But what I'm telling you is you need to come to that yourself. If you're going to reject it, that's up to you. Okay? But God will provide for his people, whether it be another job or some other way around it. You have to.
So he supposed to quit his job. I don't know about all that, lady. But man, shout out to Monday Live. Shout out to whoever watched this back, because y'all ain't coming in showing no love again. But you see, I'll still show up. Whether nobody come or not, I'm gonna show up because this what I wanna do. Ain't nobody gonna stop nothing. Anything I say I wanna do, I'm gonna do it. Cause that's what I wanna do. Anything I want, I'm gonna get it, cause that's what I want. So, you know, if you watch this back, you know how to try to have the same mindset. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. God love you, and I don't. Hello.